It's your girl, Misfit and it's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Come on. It's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. The Misfit and Thick, yeah. It's your girl, Misfit and it's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. The Misfit and Thick, yeah. It's your girl, Misfit and it's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. The Misfit and Thick, yeah. It's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. The Misfit and Thick, yeah. It's your girl, Misfit. It's your girl, Misfit and yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick, baby. Just want to do a quick video for you. This whole case, when it comes to Sonya Massey, it touches on so many levels of just as a Black female trying to feel protected in a society where it feels like we're not. We had this conversation a while back on the show on a live, and just asking, as a female, do you feel protected in today's society? And if so, how do you feel protected? And if not, why don't you? So, long story short, definitely not trying to change this into anything than what it is. It's this evil spirit that's really trying to eradicate us ever since we touched down, not realizing that we were here before. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, not to get into it. But yeah, I want to dive into this video real quick. I'm going to start off with a little backdrop that I didn't know of when first meeting this case itself. In actuality, this family has faced this tragedy before. And unfortunately, before it took the life of a 4-year-old. And that's just, now, when you think back on that, and for people with Sonya's case, so how do you justify the shooting of a 4-year-old? Because it's both in similar tactics. Both of them were unarmed. Both of them were not a threat, but both of them were unalived at the same time. So the same amount of evil that stepped into play that caused the unaliving of the 4-year-old is still the same amount of evil that stepped into play that caused the unaliving of Sonya Massey at the end of the day. So I did a little research, and I came across the actual news report of Sonya Massey's cousin that I mentioned to you. Again, my heart goes out to this family. Nobody deserves to deal with this, especially not when you're the one that called for help in the first place. You should not be in fear of losing your life for calling for help. When you call for help because you already thought your life was in jeopardy. That makes absolutely no sense. But anyway, I'm going to get into this first video, which is basically the story of what happened to the cousin.
Boy killed in Macomb last month. Many friends shows us how that boy was and how his family is coping with his loss.
A young boy taken too soon.
There's no words you can put on it. We're still stunned and numbed right now.
Terrell Miller was shot by a Macomb police officer during a domestic dispute. The boy was used as a human shield by 57-year-old Anthony George. Both were killed by the same bullet.
It's a really hard thing because you're a parent, you work with kids, you see children, and for it to be a 4-year-old child, innocent child.
April Dawn Smith is a friend of the family and longtime community member.
I knew Terrell when he was in his mom's belly. I knew his mom when she was a little bitty girl.
She remembers Terrell as a sweet kid who loved trains and Spider-Man.
He never gave you any difficulties or negative behavior. He was just a really, really happy child. He was a miracle baby because we never thought that Kiana could have children. And then when she got pregnant with Terrell, we were just ecstatic and excited.
Terrell's uncle Marlon Jackson says he seemed like an old soul.
It's like he already been here before, you know. By him being 4 years old, it's like he already seen a lot of life already. Maybe 100 years already.
In the months since his passing, the community has rallied around his mother, Kiana. They raised $3,000 for her during a cookout at the end of March.
And it was really nice because we were only asking like $10, $15 for different plates, and people were donating like $80 for one plate.
I'm kind of proud of Macomb for actually making this happen, for real.
But as the family waits for answers from the investigation, April says people should follow Terrell's example.
The main thing that we're trying to get people to understand is smile, because he always had a big smile on his face.
In Macomb, Maddie France, WQAD News 8.
We reached out.
It's the total disregard of Black lives for me, yo. It's a total disregard of Black lives. If these same type officers were able to compose themselves to arrest a man, that a white man, let's keep it a hundo, a white man that just unalived a whole church full of people, then have the audacity to run this mofo to the damn Burger King to pick up some food, they can definitely have the same compassion or what self-control not to shoot an unarmed 4-year-old. When you see the situation, the whole object is to preserve life. It's the ruthlessness of it all for me. So you mean to tell me that in order for us to be secure as a people, we are going to have to start training our young to protect themselves? So we're going to have to have them in training and survival training at 3 years old, coming out the womb. This is ridiculous. He was not even of age to have that talk as to what to do when the police come around. He was not even at the age to have even known that, hey, when it comes to my skin color and these officers, these bullies with badges that don't have the common decency to do their job and to actually honor the code that they sign up for, he didn't even have that chance to have that conversation. So then we turn around. Of course, you know, with the fact of him being 4 years old and him being unalive at the hands of the police officers, there's probably an investigation going on, intense investigation going on around this case. And when it comes to stuff like that, the word circulates, of course, through the department as to whose family is coming at them now. Let's keep it a hundo. So when this officer showed up to this woman's house, he already knew who she was. He already knew who the family was. He already knew what the family was what was going on with the family coming up against a police department. It didn't even have to be the same one as him. It's just the fact that how dare you, you know what I'm saying? How dare you check us? This shit right here has my blood boiling. The last time I got this upset was during George Floyd's ordeal. That 8 minutes and so seconds was the roughest 8 minutes that our culture has seen in a while, to actually see the life leave this man's body. And then to actually now see this case where this woman had her hands up and get shot right in her face, a female, a Black woman. We need to protect our women. We were just talking about that the other day on the show, basically how The start of gangs was in actuality to protect the people, to stand up for us. It was nothing like they make it seem today. The thugs were already out there in the white sheets in the hoods. Those were the thugs, and still are the thugs to this day. So with that being said, gangs were put together to stand up for our rights and to make sure that we were protected. And their main goal was to protect women, children, and the elderly, and of course, the misfortune, the disabled. That's how it was set in place. How everything has gotten twisted now, I have no clue. But outside of all of this, America has geared itself to keep us divided as a people by dangling carrots of success, and with that success, saying that you're only successful if you're more successful than your brother. If you're doing more than your sister, that's the only way your success is really kept. But that's a bold-faced lie, because we don't win until we all win. And when we get that concept that when we get that concept back in our mind, then that's the only way that we're going to grow from this. Because like I said the other day, it seems like when stuff like this happen, sometimes we as a people can, like, we're sitting back waiting for somebody to rescue us. We see they're not going to rescue us by now. We see they're not going to do that. Ain't nobody with ain't no knight in shining armor coming to our rescue. None of that stuff. So we definitely going to have to be more active. We are all enlisted in this war. And it's the sad part about it is no age limit. The draft was not even, selectified for a certain amount of age group. When it comes to us, it's coming out the womb. We're faced with this. We're faced with this war and this battle that we're in. And we're going to have to get to a point where we stay ready to be ready on all ends. I'm just saying, it is what it is. They say getting to the polls, doing this. Yes, all that is good, but we still going to have to protect ourselves. We're going to have to find a way to protect ourselves, because this is ridiculous. And they sit up here and what they do is they sit back and they watch each time this shit pops off, right? They watch each time the shit pops off. They watch our rage. They watch our anger, but then in the back of their mind, be like, in a while, they'll be all right. You won't even hear about it. They don't even going to care. Not until the next case. Until the next. I'm sick of that shit. Sick of them looking at us thinking that they know us. Thinking that they got us all figured the fuck out. We got to show these motherfuckers. So here's the next video, y'all. Of actual what happened with Sonya. Wait a minute 1 second as I pull this up. And if I'm not mistaken, this is what they told her family was bogus as shit. How you go to the hospital and flat out lie to them, and then oh my goodness, there's so much I can get into with this. Let me play this.
Deputy who killed Massey is now charged with murder. Tara Molina joins us now. Tara, we heard from Massey's mother and son today.
That's right, Jim and Marie. And the point we heard from Sonya Massey's family again and again today, she was not only shot and killed by law enforcement, but they claim law enforcement then tried to cover it up. And they say if it weren't for the video, no one would know the truth. We want to warn you, it's video that's hard to watch.
Oh, we hurt you. You called us.
Body camera video of the deadly police shooting earlier this month. Sonya Massey called 911 to report a prowler outside of her home, and Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and his partner showed up. You see them outside and then inside her house. Deputy Grayson eventually instructing Massey to check on the stove. He says they don't need a fire while there.
So you mean to tell me this big Amazon motherfucking man was scared of this little? Get the fuck out of here. He felt threatened by this woman in her open ass kitchen. Open ass kitchen with no way to run. She's in her pajamas. She got her nightgown on and her headscarf on. You think she really about to get into some action to hurt you that you coming to help her? Get the fuck out of here. This shit, man, this shit had me heated, bro. It had me heated.
That's when things take a turn. Massey turns off the stove and picks up the pot. That's when Deputy Grayson raises his gun. Massey is seen apologizing and ducking for cover. That's when he shoots her. 3 shots are heard. Massey's family speaking out in a press conference today with their attorney, Ben Crump, after meeting with Governor J.B. Pritzker this morning, where they called for legislation to improve policing. Massey's 17-year-old son and mother sitting down with CBS News this afternoon. They say police weren't transparent about what happened.
They said it's under investigation. And then they said that they told the doctor, the hospital, that she committed suicide first. And then they changed it. They kept changing the story.
And tell me. They didn't. Yeah, they just kept, because they told her that. But they called me. The hospital told me that someone just shot her. So they just telling everybody different stories. We're going to get justice for sure. I know. We are for sure.
The sheriff's deputy involved, Sean Grayson, has worked for 6 different law enforcement agencies since 2020. His attorney is declining comment. Coming up at 6, we'll have more on this from police use of force.
This motherfucker done worked at 6 different places. He shouldn't have been able to work at more than one. See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. See, they know for a fact that they be letting these officers go because they're incompetent to do their job. And instead of having a system set up for them not to be able to ever apply for the job again, this man has worked at 6 different. Get the fuck out of here. And y'all want to say this isn't race related. Y'all want to say this isn't. What the hell is wrong with people? Like, y'all really think y'all want us to keep playing dumb for what? For what? And then they have idiots. These idiots, I'm not even going to pull up the thing, but these idiots are sitting up here while this man is locked up where the fuck he need to be. Well, that's not where he need to be. He need to be where he sent her. That's real on real. At the end of the day, justice needs to be served. And justice is not just him sitting in no cozy ass cell away from everybody else because he law enforcement. But yet and still, these mugs, while he's locked up, where he's locked up, put it that way, and these dumbasses are out here trying to do a petition to get this man back reinstated in his fucking job. What? So he can get some more of us out of here? Like, don't tell me your intentions without telling me your intentions. You're showing us what you're trying to do. You're showing us what you're okay with. You keep showing us our lives don't matter, but then you get mad when we scream, Black Lives Matter. And then I get it. Y'all sit up here and y'all say, well, black lives don't matter to black lives. So why should we, you know what I'm saying? You're laughing and stuff. But that's the point. We all got to come together on this and understand that our lives really do matter. And within our culture, we need to understand that our lives really do matter. And we need to stop all this bullshit coming at each other's neck over nothing, because this is the trap that they set up. They set us up to feel inferior if we're not looking better than our own brothers and sisters. And that's some bullshit. You got all these other cultures working together and trying to improve upon their status in life as far as the whole, not just singular. This is where we mess up. And then you got this bozo hoe. Hold on, let me pull this up, because I am here for a short time, not a long time. You got this bozo asshole and monkey assholes like her out here peddling this bullshit. Hold up.
As I have said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation and
that's the motherfucking mistake. You so okay with him doing this and these people, these same motherfucking evil ass bitches as this short dick motherfucker right here is doing this to us. Then the mistake is it should have been you. The fuck?
and all the usual suspects are already involved. We know that Attorney Crump is already involved, to then try to make Black Americans believe that this happened simply because she was Black is pointedly ridiculous. So I am saying to Black Americans today, do not take this bait. Yes, what happened in this situation, I think he's going to have a very hard time, this officer, saying that.
Bitch, correct your mouth. Correct your mouth. Because in actuality, if she was a white woman in there, she would have been protected. If she was a white woman in her gown and stuff like that, that he would have been like, "Oh dear, turn your pot off because you don't want to burn your chicken and dumplings or whatever the fuck." What I don't know. I'm not no racist. I love all my people that love right way and do the right things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my peoples with good hearts and shit. All y'all my peoples. That's not a color. That's a, you know, but you're sitting up here and you're backing bullshit that don't even make sense, because the minute it happened to you or yours, I would love to know what you would say. I would love to know if you would have this same energy if this was your meemaw in the kitchen cooking up some cookings and was unalive by somebody she called to come save her. I really would love to know, Miss Owens, what would you do if this was your people? Because you've been out here coming out the side of your ass for a long period of time and thinking you eating and you're not. You're out here snacking off of the tip of these short dick white mofos that's putting you out here to do it. They must be paying you a grip, because ain't no way I sell my soul for no bullshit like this, to come out here to say that this is not race related and then to try to blame it on oh my gosh. You have never in history, I've never in history, if it's a case, y'all, and you watching this video, send it to us. Please send it to me, where a helpless white woman in her gown with her headscarf wrapped around her head, who called the cops because she thought she heard a prowler in the back trying to attack her, and then she get unalive. Please show me. Please show me. Please show me. And for you to sit up here and read your stats as far as unarmed white men, we have never seen. Where are those cases at? Where are these cases at that you're claiming that more white men are being unalive, or more white people are being unalive, being unarmed? Where are these cases at? Where is this make-believe land at? Because if you're going based off of you're going based off of the percentage wise, knowing that we are the minority, you're the biggest idiot there is. The biggest idiot, because the numbers are always going to be higher. Duh. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, I believe it or not, none of them have been as innocent as our people that have been unalive. Most of those that you're claiming were unarmed, or whatever the case may be, whatever your logic is, I bet they definitely did what was quoted to be done to them. You know what I'm saying? They definitely, you know what I'm saying, were the one robbing the store. They definitely were the one doing whatever it was. They weren't just randomly happened to be walking home in the same vicinity as somebody, quote unquote, maybe perhaps ran through here matching the description. Get the fuck out of here. How often are those cases? Well, where the white man matched the description of the white, get the fuck out of here. You never hear that shit. You never hear nothing about them matching some damn description. And if you do, please pull it out. Please pull it out. I'm so sick of people talking out their ass with no receipts. There's still receipts. This woman is unalive in her kitchen, in her negligee, with her robe on and her headscarf on, minding her business, trying to call these people to stay safe in her home, and was unalive. And for your monkey ass to get on here and chirp like the puppet you are, and keep pushing peddling the same bullshit, blaming on some Democrat party, blaming on whoever, because it's not political. This is not political. This is a spiritual battle at the end of the day, but you can't comprehend it because you don't see. Dense ass.
That he absolutely felt so threatened by boiling water that the only solution was for him to mindfully say, "I'm going to shoot you in the face," and that's what he did. I think that's going to be a very steep hill to climb. But the reaction from Black America cannot be exactly what they want. There is a reason that whoever is in control of Joe Biden's account instantly tweeted about this, okay? It's because they think we're stupid. They think we're emotional. I think that we always respond illogically and emotionally, and that it's an easy way for them to shore up votes by saying, "Oh, look, Forget that we've destroyed everything around you and that we got you to burn down your neighborhoods, burn down your neighborhoods in 2020. And then obviously stole a bunch of.
Okay, and you talk about burn down neighborhoods when them motherfuckers came into Black Wall Street and they burnt it the fuck down. They did that shit way the fuck first. Now let's be real. Who is actually out here burning down their neighborhoods? When the last time they burned down their neighborhoods? You keep throwing up old shit. Oh shit. And then were you there back then when that was going on? Did you not see when they bombed the Black Panthers? Did you not see them do that? I mean, come on, make it make sense. Stop sucking dick and get you some common sense, bitch.
Of money, because none of that money actually went to making your neighborhoods better. And so now those communities are desolate. Forget all of that, because look, another video, and this means racism is back, and vote for us because we're going to show you how emotional we are.
Never left.
That's exactly what Joe Biden did. He tweeted this on the heels. He wrote, Sonya Massey, a beloved mother, friend, daughter, and young Black woman, should be alive today. Sonya's death at the hands of a police officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not.
And it's the truth, you dumbass. And it's the truth, you dumbass. So you want to, I can see it. I get it. She's one of those types, guys. She's one of those types that, those blacks, like you ain't fucking black at the end of the day. That if they really it got to the point where they were able to round all of us up, like you wouldn't be included and thrown on the boat too, ho. Shut the fuck up.
Sonya's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's families, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. Okay, again, going to say here, this happened in Springfield, Illinois, that the only reason whoever is in control of his account is putting that out there is because too many Black Americans are.
The only reason this is the truth. The only reason this is the truth. And we get it. When you look in the mirror, you hate what you see. You hate what you see. You hate that you demoralize yourself as a Black woman, supposedly. I guess that's what you are. I don't know. I don't know who hell, for all we know, you could be a clone. I don't know, but I did see you pregnant, so I guess you are real. I don't know, because the stuff that comes out of your mouth and the way that you present yourself like you're separate from the situation when it could have been you at the end of the day, it blows me. It blows me. I don't take myself out of it. I knew that it could be me. That could have been me. I'm a Black woman. I could have called for help, and I could have been in the kitchen boiling something. That could have been me. Why can't when we as a culture can actually put ourselves in those type of ways, then maybe we can love on each other more like we used to. People used to be solid, man. Make being solid the thing again. Make being loyal the thing again. Make having morals the thing again. We need to get back to that. That's where we went astray. Chasing money shit. Trying to enhance in those ways. Trying to compete with them. That was all a distraction. All this is distraction. Smoke and mirrors to get us to the place where we don't even see each other no more. It's crazy. All we see is the bag. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with chasing the bag and taking care of yours. But when you chasing the bag to the point where you demoralize yourself and be out here peddling bullshit like this, and this dismiss stuff until it happened to you, that's fake and that's flawed. Ain't enough money in the world worth to go into a place like that. Knowing that if you at the top by yourself and nobody up there with you, you ain't got no help. Because they ain't going to help your ass. They'll throw you back down quicker than they'll pick you up. Hell, look at Diddy. Do you see all the white folks that was up in his parties and stuff and making it out for him and who he was toasting with and all that? Do you see all them talking about him and running to his rescue off of the bullshit? No. That get you up there for what? Just to isolate you. And guess what? They laugh at the fact that you left your people motherfucking behind you, dumbass. They laugh at you. They never laugh with you. They always laughing at you. And they laugh at anybody that's called themselves trying to be successful and they're going about it doing materialistic things. They laugh at anybody that's trying to be successful and they're going about it degrading themselves and standing for some bullshit like your ass. You are a huge joke to them. Why you up there trying to think you're on their side? You are a joke. You are a joke. You so many ninnies and niggas to you, it ain't even funny. But you sitting up there thinking you're doing something.
Are turning toward Trump. They think too many Black Americans are catching on to the Democrats' scam. And so they scan every one of these situations and they leave out the hard facts. And the hard facts are that if you examine this.
That's enough for her. The hard facts are at the end of the day that this evil ass motherfucker should have never been born if he was going to come out here and just do disruptive stuff like that. That's just my opinion. Because at the end of the day, why should Sonya be unalive and not here for you to be here? When this is not your first incident. And if let out not gonna be your last. If let out damn sure not gonna be your last. I hope you never see the light of day again. I hope they put you so far in that prison that you have to use a straw to breathe some air to stick out a window hole or some shit like that. I just hope they have you so far back in there that they only feeding you bread and water, literally. And that's just to keep you suffering the rest of your days. And as far as people like you, Miss Owens, you deserve whatever fate you got coming to you. Whatever karma's trying to spin the block, you deserve all that. And don't run to us. Please, whatever you do, don't run to us when they come for you. Don't do that. Don't do that, because them your peoples. So stay where you at. Keep that same energy. And best believe it'll spin the block quicker than you think. But y'all, that's all I came in for, like a little quick doobity-doo. Sorry I didn't get to do nothing yesterday. I'm not even sure when I'm going to post this, but at the end of the day, I feel like this. We're going to have to start being ready we're going to have to start being ready because ain't no more getting ready. This is a war, and the sad part about it, like I said, it's not even no age limit on this thing. We are all enlisted in this. And I'm praying covering and wisdom for the whole culture. I'm praying that love returns to reverse to eradicate the hate that we have towards one another. Because that's the only way we're going to make it out of this. It's together. Because separate, y'all see, they keep picking us off one by one. And they ain't going to stop. We're going to have to rescue our own selves at the end of the day. And I appreciate anybody for tuning into this. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your notifications lit because you never know when we be back. The pop shit. And big love, never the little one. Free rock till this backward rock free. And I'm out of here.
Where my music at? See MIZFIT be going. Don't. I was trying to start off my boy, but MIZFIT want to start it off with MIZFITNTHICK. I don't know.
It's your girl, MIZFITNTHICK, triple thick baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. MIZFITNTHICK, yeah. Yo, run that back. Let me reintroduce myself. Yo, run that back. Let me reintroduce myself. No, run that back. Let me reintroduce myself. Now run that back. Now run that back. It's your girl, MIZFITNTHICK. Please don't get it twisted. Your bullshit, I dismissed it. Triple thick by nature, but never been on. I'm not for the weak. Never do I fit in. Y'all follow the flock. I lead the pack. Big love and light, and my answers got my back. What?
It's your girl, Misfit and Thick. Please don't get it twisted. Your bullshit, I dismissed it. Triple thick by nature, but never been no hater. It's your girl, Misfit and Thick. We lit, them hoes are 60. They love you today, but hate on you tomorrow. Because we lit, them hoes stay 60. We gon' keep shining till it's blinding, climbing while you hoes still declining. It's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Misfit and Thick, yeah. It's your girl, Misfit and Thick, triple thick baby. Come on and pop your shit. Come on and pop your shit. Come on. The fuck up, and I'm still going
I said no cursing. 10 minutes, man. Come on, we live. Come on, calm down, Misfit. Hey, what's good, everybody? I got a whole Misfit back.